to all of my mystical beings, and welcome back to the amysticspath YouTube community. Thank you so much for coming to hang out with me. Now, we are in a different environment, yes, because I felt very, very pulled to do the reading today in this room, in this relaxed setting, and kind of just chill and kind of vibe with you guys, all right? It's been a really hectic, crazy last like 2.5 weeks for me. Last week I was completely wiped out. I was really, really tired, and I was even losing my voice. It was coming in and out, and things were just kind of wacky. So I didn't really produce a lot of content last week, and this week I was set on a whole nother path of where it is that I felt like my energy should be directed. So here I am now giving you guys a pick a card reading, because I felt like what it is Spirit was leading me to do was very prominent, very important, and needed to like kind of happen now. So we're doing a pick a card reading for what message Spirit has for you in this moment. Now, this pick a card reading is a little bit different than the other ones that I've done, because you will be picking your groups based on the sacred objects that you feel pulled to the most. So for my group number ones, we have this Septarian egg. All right, so if you feel pulled to the energy in this Septarian egg here, then group number one is for you. My number twos is this blade. If you feel pulled to the energy of this blade, then group number two is for you. And my group number threes is this organite plate, all right? So if you feel pulled to this organite plate, group number three is for you. And I will see you guys back with all of your messages. If this is your first time doing a pick a card reading, the timestamps are listed in the description box below. All you have to do is click the time next to your group, and it will be fast forwarded to that point, all right? Hello to my group number ones and those that picked the Septarian egg. Welcome to your reading. How are you guys doing? First of all, I hope you guys are doing well and that your energy is meeting you well at this time. I know my energy is just starting to catch up to me. Now let's get into the oracle cards of your reading. All right, we have Akesha. Your guidance is divinely guided. Soul family, call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. Answer the call. What is your soul calling to? Eyes of the eagle, raising above the fray. And mindful groupthink. Okay, so the first thing that I can see is that there is this energy of having guidance come through to you and not really stepping in with that guidance, or being very pulled into, or like giving the consideration of where it is that you're feeling pulled to and guided to, and what it is that you're supposed to do. You may feel like you may not be able to do it by yourself, and I feel like this is why we have this soul family card here that is saying, like, if you feel like you need support, don't be afraid to call the ones that are closest to you. And by closest to you, I mean closest to your heart, closest to your soul, not necessarily the ones that you may generally be talking to the most. If you feel like, or are in a situation that what it is that you're being called to do may need the support of others, all right? But this is, again, soul family, not just regular family. This doesn't have to just be confined to like blood family, all right? There is the energy of really needing to kind of get clarity and kind of set your sights in more focus. I feel like they are more kaleidoscopy and thoughts colliding into one another, instead of clearly being able to see the whole picture separately, or like being able to zoom out and look at kind of like a map. Everything's kind of floating and like crashing into each other, and that is because your mind is full, and I don't feel like it's very compartmentalized right now with what is all going on. Okay, we have the Devil card, the Knight of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, and the 5 of Swords. All right, and we also have the 10 of Swords here, you guys. So I feel like those feelings that are, or like those thoughts that are really kind of keeping you in a place that is feeling like things are too heavy, or there's too much, or you can't possibly go to where it is that you're feeling like called to, and where it is that your intuition is pulling you, are thoughts that are just like, I don't want to say devil energy, but it is just that. It is thoughts and like feelings or like fears that are coming up. You know, like fear is a feeling, but, or an emotion, but that energy that can really suck you back, like self-doubt as well. There's the energy of just kind of looking ahead and leaving other things behind you that necessarily don't matter. Focus on the magic that you can actually create and what it is that your potential is, like what it is that your potential is, and literally like wake up. I feel like within this card, it's like bumping your head and finally waking up, finally realizing, finally seeing that it's not as hard as that you're making it out to be. You're putting more issues in front and excuses in your way than need to be. If you can see this raven here, he's literally squawking at the person in question. Finally being able to reach them, finally being able to talk to them. I feel like my group number ones are filled with self-doubt, and I feel like, and just doubt in general. It might not be self-doubt, but it might be doubt in how it is that things are going to play out. We have the Queen of Pentacles, the Justice card, and the 9 of Pentacles. And I feel like you really just need to sit yourself into a place of being grounded and really trying to connect with your inner self, and know that spirit and the energies of spiritual law are going to make things right for you, that are in the balance with you, that are in the swing of things with you. And I feel like this energy is heightened within the 9 of Pentacles, with her reaching out and receiving these messages from this bird, and she's again in a garden. We're getting that grounded energy just like in the Queen of Pentacles, you guys. So what it is that I'm seeing for my group number ones is to really step away from any fearful thoughts and really connect with the people that are going to support you, that are close to your soul, and start to figure out how it is that you can move forward on whatever it is that you're feeling called to do, because you are being divinely guided by spirit, and they're trying to let you know that they are in this with you. You are not in this alone. All right, that is what it is that I have for my group number ones. I hope that you guys got all the clarity that you need. Hello to my group number twos, those of you that have chose this here blade. Welcome to your reading. How are you guys? I hope that this message is finding you all in good energy. Now, looking at the cards, we have Unbound, Boundaries, Trust the Niggle, What is that feeling trying to tell you? Empty Well, and Galactic Mushroom. So the first thing that I can see is there is this energy that you really need to kind of pull back within yourself. I feel like there's too many different kind of energies that are reaching into your energy field and actually taking from you. And I feel like whatever this is needs to be released up. It needs to be released away, whether it's people that are taking too much from you, or that you don't have very good boundaries with yourself and your own mental state. It can be either or it could be both. But whatever it is, trust the feeling in your stomach of knowing that there is boundaries being crossed here. All right, and these boundaries that are being crossed need to be released. I feel like there is a healthy amount of rest and replenishment that you need, and spirit is looking onto you and seeing this. And I feel like other people may not see you needing rest. I feel like people may see you as being rested or getting rest, but I feel like you're not getting as much rest as what it seems, not as much as you usually do. I feel like there's a really big need to really put out a protective bubble around yourself and have this protective bubble, like really like radiating from within you and without you, and without of you, excuse me. I'm getting, don't let anybody cross your boundaries, not even yourself. We have the Four of Wands, the Four of Cups, and the Seven of Swords. So I feel like, as well as the Hermit, I feel like you've been kind of in a recluse space, kind of in hermit mode. But Spirit is saying to break out of this dissociated, unsatisfied, and maybe even unstable mental state, and show yourself and allow yourself to live. All right, there is almost like this hunt that you have been on for almost like to reclaim your own sanity, I feel like. And I feel like this is even just causing more chaos. It's almost like this scavenger hunt that is causing more chaos right now. And I feel like there is this warmth and this light that's shining down on that. What is that? I want to see what is that? What is that? Okay. Okay. And I feel like this light that's shining down, especially with this Queen of Swords, and it makes so much sense, you guys, is clarity. It's just clarity from the sun that is coming down. And we have the King of Cups on the bottom that is speaking of just this almost like, I'm getting the energy of unification. Unification within your mental state, your emotions, and your knowingness. And again, it's coming through. Make sure that you are reassessing and reevaluating your boundaries and your triggers. We have the Three of Pentacles, the Empress, the Page of Pentacles, and the Judgment card. All right, and that is also backed by the Star card. And I'm really feeling like Spirit is coming, like calling to you, and calling you to you in a way that is very, very divine path, but within like a calming energy. I feel like there's this calming energy that you're supposed to divinely be in. I feel like you're supposed to be flowing and doing your thing, what it is that you're called to do on the inside, nurturing yourself and focusing on that thing and focusing on what that is. And Spirit is calling you, like, this is a wake-up call. You need to be focusing on your work, like your work of what it, and that's whatever it is that you bring and you add to this world, not your job. It's what it is that you're bringing, what it is that you're adding to this world. It might be art. It might be you just flowing. Your joy that you're bringing to this world is a piece of that. And you being in that joy and adding to the joy level of energy that is in the collective, which is so much more important than people think that it is. All right. So really, really, really call back your energy. Let go of any limitations that don't keep you at your highest maximum energy of flow and happiness. Know that what are for some is not for all. And that and I'm saying that to say, what is for you may not be for someone else. What is possible for you may not be possible for someone else. And when Spirit is saying to let yourself let go of anything and any limitation that is keeping you in this space, when you're supposed to be in this space, it's time to release it. Listen to what it is that you truly know. what it is that you truly know before fear sets in, before anything else, all right? And work on what it is that you're here to do, your vibration, what it is that you're here to add to the collective, all right? But find joy, find celebration, find that within yourself, and really allow yourself the clarity that is trying to creep in, okay? That is what it is that I'm seeing for my group number 2s. Hello to my group number 3s, and welcome to your reading, those of you that resonate with this organite plate. Now, how are you guys? Before I get started, how are you guys? I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are doing fantastic. Now, the cards that we have, you guys, are deep replenishment, Sisterhood of the Rose, Beauty and Devotion, Priestess, Mystic, and Teacher. You're already doing it. Stop overthinking it. Keep facing your truest north. Magician's Sword, Confidence in your magic. Stranger, Curiosity. Okay, so the first thing that I can see is, one, there is the energy of allowing yourself to rest and just be within your true energy. Not trying to force anything, but just being within the energy of where it is that you can kind of seek and feel things out within, like kind of using those psychic abilities and that intuition where you can really just be in a place where it's not forcing any of it. You can just feel it. You're just like not one with everything, but one within yourself, that you can feel how other things are flowing and vibing, all right? And I feel like this is a whole piece of, you will know exactly what's right if you're in this space, if you're just flowing and you're just in like one with yourself, one with your center, and then you can see how other things are kind of flowing, what that energy feels like when it matches up with your energy aura. Are you feeling repelled from it or attracted to it? But you have to be kind of, well, one, you have to be rested, rejuvenated, and at one with yourself and your energy receptors, all right? I feel like you're putting too much focus on, is this right or is this wrong? And you need to be doing more feeling, all right? Be very confident in who it is that you are and your abilities and what it is that you can truly manifest and create here. I feel like with this Curiosity card, there's a big energy of kind of casting out and manifesting and almost running different scenarios of how it is that things can play out. And when we're looking at this Curiosity card, it's 53, which equals out to 8, which is the number of transformation and transmutation. Okay, you guys? We have the Three of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, and the Five of Cups. Okay, we also have the Eight of Cups here and the World here. So I feel like one with this World card, there is the energy of kind of radiating and stepping into almost sacred geometry and how things kind of manifest and can manifest on an energetic level, right? Stepping into that energy, stepping into that vibration, stepping into that frequency, all right? We have the Three of Wands, which is thinking of the vision of what it is that you are wanting to see, all right? What it is that you're kind of piecing together with this, the energy of Stranger Curiosity. What is that? We have the energy of the Three of Pentacles, which is working on that as well. And I feel like this is very prominent within the Five of Cups and the Eight of Cups, because we see, one, she's dumping stuff out here, and two, she's leaving it behind here. And I kind of almost feel like this is, especially for any of my group number 3s that kind of do a magical workings outside, this may scream more loudly for you just from the scenery, but I feel like this is kind of like pouring out and mixing different, almost different components, and then it's like leaving them behind with nature for nature to kind of do the rest. But I also feel like this is a part of this transmutation and this alchemy that is being created, is that things are being released here and left behind while there is this almost outpour and this mixing of energy. I feel like there's walking into a new dawn after you do any kind of alchemy that may be inside or outside, but I'm really getting, you know, the energy of like the feel of just like nature helping out, right? And doing it within nature, of kind of pouring things out, letting them be transmutated, and kind of letting nature add their little kick, their little spark, and letting it be what it is. You don't have to go back and see and like check or anything like that. You've trusted that your guides and left the intention that your guides and that your spirit and that nature is going to help do the rest, and that you're free to just do. We have the Knight of Pentacles and the Hermit card and the Magician, as well as the Nine of Swords, but that is backed by the Six of Swords, you guys. So I feel like there may be a lot of overwhelming energy. There may be the energy of just a lot. And I feel like Spirit is saying to take it slow. We have the Hermit card, which can be very slow moving, but is also very reclusive but open. Like the Hermit is going to be one that is kind of locked away in reading, but also open to the messages of the universe as well. And I'm getting the energy of take it slow because of this Knight of Pentacles, and it's like take it slow, be open to the wisdom and what it is that Spirit is showing you step by step. And I feel like with this Magician card, you're going to get like this golden ball of energy, like each step, and like it's like within that golden ball of energy that is, I feel like, not only to manifest with, it's also like the illumination of the next step. So you don't have to be like, oh my God, there's so many things that I have to do to make this work. Go slow, listen to the universe, and literally take things step by step. The universe is going to show you, your guides are going to show you, and you'll know what it's like, when it's time to do what. All right. Now, I hope that you guys have gotten all of the clarity that you need. Mwah.